Reach down and take it. What a game. What a shot. What a win.
Live from Hot Springs World Class High School in beautiful Hot Springs, this is National Park Nighthawk Softball on the Nighthawk Network. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us for today's battle. Number 18, Crowder College, makes the trip down from Missouri to take on your Nighthawks, just underway here in the top of the first inning. And there is a runner on first for the Rough Riders. Carly Durham, the left fielder, started things off with a leadoff single here in the first. We're glad to have you with us on the broadcast today. Taylor Snow in the circle for Nighthawk Nation, and we'll get you starting lineups for each team coming up here in just a moment. Durham is going to take second base and move into scoring position here early. At the plate, for the Rough Riders here in the top of the first inning is right fielder, number 2, Courtney Story. Count is 1-1 on Story here in the first. Snow fires that one in high, and it's going to be called for strike 2. Glad to have you with us on the live stream this afternoon. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're here to see. Doesn't matter if you're a Nighthawk fan, a Rough Rider fan, or if you just love softball. We'd love to give you a shout out on the live stream today. That one's going to get away from Snow. It evens things up at 2 apiece on Courtney's Story. Runner on second is Durham. No outs here in the top of the first. Snow has her sign from Williams. That one is connected. Gets past Brooke Nally into right field. Run is being waved around, and there will be no play at the plate. It's 1-0 Rough Riders. So Story reaches on an error out in the right field. Durham comes around to score. And that'll bring up third baseman Nia Cox. Cox from Raytown, Missouri, steps in with 1 on and no outs. First pitch is in for strike 1. Story, the runner on first base for the Rough Riders. The 0-1 delivery, that one is going to hit Cox on the foot. She'll trot down the first base, and there's 2 on with no outs. Next up for Crowder College is the catcher, number 9, Emily Shipman. From Forsyth, Missouri, she'll step in to try to see if she can continue the damage for the Rough Riders. Meeting in the circle, Williams talking things over with Taylor Snow. Taylor Snow getting the nod in the circle today. She earned it in Game 2 last week against University of Arkansas Rich Mountain. Snow came in relief and threw 5 shutout innings, and a 5-4 loss for National Park College. Looked really good. Got the attention of her head coach, Autumn Wyatt, now getting the start here today in Game 1 of a doubleheader with the Rough Riders. Showing bunt, the throw down to third base. Not in time to retire Courtney's Story. There'll be runners on second and third. Count is 0-1 on Shipman. No outs, 2 runners in scoring position here. That one is popped up out to Kaya Schmidt in right field. Tagging and coming in is Courtney Story. It's 2-0. One away here in the top of the first inning. 2 have come across for the Rough Riders. Nia Cox stands on third. Here's second baseman Ava Sarwinski. First pitch. Takes it for a ball. Snow has the one she wants from Williams. 1-0 on its way. It's popped up high and out of play. Snow delivers. That one grounded. It's going to get through into the gap. Another run's going to score. Fielded by Kaya Schmidt out in right field. 3-0 Crowder College. Safely on first is Sarwinski. And that'll bring up the designated player, Skylar Randall. We'll have a meeting out at the circle. Coach Autumn Wyatt coming in, talking things over with Taylor Snow. We're starting to see some activity in the Nighthawk bullpen. We'll take a small break. We'll be right back. Nighthawk softball is on the Nighthawk Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit National Park College and find your path.
Back here in the top of the first inning, Crowder College has put 3 runners aboard early. Next up, the designated player, Skylar Randall. Taylor Snow stays in the circle for NPC, getting a pep talk from Coach Autumn Wyatt. And the Nighthawks going to try to get out of the jam, 1 away here in the first. First pitch to Randall gets away. The count is 1-0. Runner on first is Ava Sarwinski. Snow winds and delivers. It's going to hit Randall, the second hit batter of the first inning, and now there's runners on first and second. Next up for the Rough Riders, shortstop number 5, Rachel Sherwood. Sarwinski's on second, Randall's on first. Snow looking to shake it off as the shortstop enters the batter's box. First pitch on the corner for a strike. The 0-1 from Snow. Same play, same result. Down in the count, 0-2 is Sherwood. Snow gets her sign from Bailey Williams. The 0-2 offering is popped up. And in left field, making the play for the Nighthawks, Shelby Lejeune. Makes the grab in foul territory. There are 2 away here in the top of the first inning. Next up is the first baseman, number 24, Atlee Branham. From Adair, Oklahoma, Branham takes the first pitch away for ball 1. 2 out, 2 on here in the top of the first. Taylor Snow and the Nighthawks looking to get out of the jam. 1-0, swung through for a strike. Here's the 1-1. That one's connected. Down and scooped up by Johnson. The throw to first is in time. And down go the Rough Riders here in the first inning. 3 runs come across. The Nighthawks coming to bat next. It's National Park Nighthawks softball on the Nighthawk Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit National Park College and find your path.
Bottom of the first inning here from Hot Springs World Class High School. The National Park Nighthawks facing a 3-run deficit. National Park comes into today's game second in the nation in home runs. They have 12. And they're going to look to cut into a 3-run deficit facing Amara Moore of the Crowder College Rough Riders. Hayes has had an impressive start to the season so far, earning the top spot in the Nighthawk lineup this year. Count is 0-1 on Hayes. Moore has the sign from Shipman. It's on its way, and Hayes is going to watch it. Count is even. Moore winds and delivers. Hayes connects, picked up at the shortstop. The throw to first, not in time. They won't get Speedy Emma Hayes. The leadoff batter is on for NPC. And the comeback is on for National Park College. Next up, shortstop, Maddie Thompson. Thompson batting .419 this season, has 13 hits, couple of home runs, 7 RBIs to her name. First pitch from Moore, showing bunt. Hayes down to second. She is going to be tagged out, caught stealing, and there's one away. Good throw from Shipman down to second base to retire Hayes. That clears the bases. Maddie Thompson down in the count, 0-1. Be the first time Hayes has been caught stealing all year. She's been successful 6 out of 7 attempts now. Thompson, grounder to first. 2 away for the Nighthawks. Next up is the Nighthawk catcher, Bailey Williams.
Now to bat, number 15, Bailey Williams.
Williams bats .394 this season, 13 hits. 4 RBI to her name. And she'll look to spark a rally here in the bottom of the first inning. 2 outs, first pitch, and that one's taken for strike 1. Moore and the Rough Riders looking to retire the Nighthawks 1-2-3 in the first inning. Here's the 0-1. Popped up. Out and toward foul territory, and the catch is not made. Out in foul territory in right field. We apologize, we don't have a camera angle on that there. No play to be made for right fielder Courtney Story. So Williams resets down in the count 0-2, and she's going to try to keep the first inning alive. 0-2 on its way. Williams pops it up. Moore makes the play, and down go the Nighthawks here in the first inning. No runs, 1 hit No errors and none left on. We go to the second inning. Crowder with a 3-0 advantage. It's Nighthawk softball on the Nighthawk Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit National Park College and find your path.
Top of the second inning here from Hot Springs World Class High School. Glad to have you with us on the broadcast today. A big day for Nighthawk Athletics. Of course, the Nighthawk softball team taking on number 18, Crowder College. The Nighthawk men and women's basketball teams will be in action later tonight in the Kettle for sophomore night. We're honoring 16 total fantastic student athletes playing their final home game for National Park College, and a good one at that. So if you're in the area, be sure to come by the Kettle 5 and 7 p.m. for those games tonight. The postseason looms for basketball just a week ahead. Back to basics here, second inning. The number 9 hitter due up for Crowder College, it's center fielder Macy Sawney. Taylor Snow remains in the circle for National Park College. And the first pitch is going to be grounded down the third base line for a leadoff single. No play to be made by Julie Johnson. The leadoff hitter is aboard. Third hit allowed by Taylor Snow in today's game. The leadoff runner is on. We're back to the top of the lineup. Here's Carly Durham. The left fielder singled, came around to score back in the first inning. And looking to pad a 3-0 lead here in the second. First pitch from Snow. Runners going. Williams fires down. It's off the mark. It's into center field. Emma Hayes, right place, right time to reel it in. A stolen base for Macy Sawney. Runner in scoring position for the Rough Riders. Count is 0-1 on Durham. The left fielder at the ready. Taylor Snow winds and delivers. A chase pitch. Couldn't get her batter to go. Count is even. No outs here in the top of the second inning. Taylor Snow delivers. That one is cranked through the gap. And runners on the corners for the Rough Riders. As taking off for second is a speedy Carly Durham. That's her second stolen base of the ball game. Back-to-back hits to start the second inning for Crowder College. Runners on second and third. Sawney to third, Durham on second. That brings up the right fielder, Courtney Story. She reached on an error. Back in the first, came around to score the second run in the ball game. Now she bats a 2-on and no out. First pitch from Snow. Strike one. Here's the 0-1 from Snow. It's a chase pitch off the mark, no good. Count is even, one apiece. That one's connected through Brooke Nally at first base, and 1-2 runs being waved around. A play at the plate won't go. It's 5-0 Rough Riders. So Courtney Story, a little deja vu as she reaches first base there. 2 runs come in as Durham and Sawney both score for the Rough Riders. Next up is third baseman Nia Cox, and I believe we may have a pitching change for National Park College. Autumn Wyatt's coming in, and believe Jaden Hart is coming in relief. We'll take a quick break. National Park Nighthawks softball is on the Nighthawk Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit National Park College and find your path.
In the circle for National Park College, number 10, Jaden Hart, the pride of Paris, Arkansas, checks in for Taylor Snow, 1-2 on the season. A 5.92 ERA. Hart was lights out the last time we saw her. It was Game 1 of the Rich Mountain Series, and a complete game shutout 3-0 win for the hard-throwing Jaden Hart. First pitch she throws against Nia Cox is in for a strike. As we resume play, there's one on, no outs here in the top of the second inning. 2 runs have come across for the Rough Riders. Cox was hit by a pitch back in the first. She's going to crank that one foul down the third base line. Cox was hit by a pitch in the first, came around to score the third run of the ball game. Looking to straighten something out and trying to keep the offensive rally going for Crowder College. Hart has her sign from Williams, fires that one in low. Taking off for second, uncontested, is Courtney Story. So our runner moves into scoring position. Cox at the dish. Count is 1-2. Still no outs. Gets away from Hart just high. Ties things up at 2 apiece. Here's the 2-2. Drops right on in, and a strike 3 looking. Down will go Cox for the first out of the second inning. First strikeout of the ball game for Jaden Hart. We see Beverly Hart watching on the broadcast. Jaden's sister is playing in a volleyball tournament up in Conway today. Very athletic family. We're glad to have Jaden here in the doors of National Park College. Count is 0-1 on the catcher, Emily Shipman. With one away, that one's going to get away. The throw down to third base. She's out. A laser. Yeah, she's out. She's not moving off the bag. There she goes. Bailey Williams with a laser down to third base. That'll get Story for the second out of the inning. And quickly, the Nighthawks are clawing out of the deficit here. That one's fouled by Shipman, and she's down in the count 1-2. Hart and the Nighthawks looking to get back to the batter's box and cut into a 5-run deficit. Next pitch, ball 2. Hart gets that one just missing the zone. The count is going to go full on Emily Shipman. Payoff pitch. Fouled. Hart back in the circle. Winds and fires. It's fouled away again. Three and two on Emily Shipman. Hart has the sign from Williams. 3-2 on its way. It's fouled again. Shipman continues to battle at the plate. Looking to keep the top of the second alive for the Crowder Rough Riders. 3-2. Connected down the third baseline. It's fouled again. 3 in a row. Here's the 3-2, and it's swinging strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Jaden Hart, and down go the Rough Riders in the second inning. 2 runs come across on 2 hits, 1 stranded, and this will go to the bottom of the second inning. It's National Park Nighthawk softball on the Nighthawk Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit National Park College and find your path.
Bottom of the second inning here from Hot Springs World Class High School. Due up for the Nighthawks will be the 4, 5, and 6 hitters. Leading things off is the third baseman, number 21, Julie Johnson. Julie comes to Nighthawk Nation from Valonia. Former Eagle turned Nighthawk as she faces off against Mara Moore. First pitch is inside, but it catches the corner for strike 1. Nighthawks were retired 1-2-3. In the first inning by Mara Moore and the Rough Riders facing a 5-run deficit, looking to claw their way out of it here. Here's the 0-1. Johnson grounds that one over to shortstop. Scooped up, it loses it between her legs, and Johnson's going to be safe. So in back-to-back innings, the leadoff batter is aboard. Johnson reaches on an error at shortstop. Now we'll see the pitcher come in. Number 10, Jaden Hart steps to the dish. The number 5 hitter for Nighthawk Nation batting with 1 on and no outs. Hart ready to go against Mara Moore. That one's inside, ball 1. Johnson, the runner on first. Count is 1-0. Hart's going to watch that one for a strike. Count evened up 1 apiece. Hart gets ready, steps back into the batter's box. We're ready. Here's the 1-1 offering. Catches the corner. Strike 2. Count is 1-2 on Jaden Hart. Hart steps in at the ready. 1-2 from Moore, swung through, strike three. One down in the second inning for Nighthawk Nation. That brings up first baseman Brooke Nally. Brooke Nally, a second-year player from Texas, stepping in for the Nighthawks. We've got a former Nighthawk watching us on the broadcast this afternoon. Shout-outs to Hannah Harvey. Thank you for continuing to support Nighthawk Nation. Once a Nighthawk, always a Nighthawk, we say here at National Park College. Nally will foul the first pitch she sees from Mara Moore. Count is 0-1 on Brooke Nally. One away. Runner on first, Julie Johnson. Moore delivers. It's inside. Count evened up, one apiece. Here's the 1-1. Nally fouls it off of her foot. She'll stay alive in the batter's box. One away, 1-2 on Brooke Nally. Nally swings, connects with that one. Grounder to short, drops the ball. Sliding in safely will be Julie Johnson. That's the second error of the inning for Rachel Sherwood of Crowder College. Everybody's safe, and that's going to bring up second baseman Marley Johnson. Johnson comes to Nighthawk Nation from Quitman, Arkansas. Johnson with just one hit so far this season, looking to improve her batting average here in a great opportunity. 1 out, 2 on for National Park College. Count is 0-1 on Johnson. Moore winds and delivers. That one misses. It's 1-1. Johnson on second, Nally on first. Marley Johnson at the plate. Here's the 1-1. Taken for strike two. Johnson stands ready at the plate. 1-2 the count, one away. And she'll watch that one for ball two. Johnson content with making Mara Moore work for it in the circle. Here's the 2-2, and Johnson will pop that thing foul. Johnson ready with a 2-2 count. 2 on, 1 out. Moore delivers. Johnson's going to pop that thing up. It's going to get down in the infield, and Johnson's going to be safe at first. Everybody's going to be safe. I think Crowder was looking for a potential infield fly. It's going to be bases loaded. I think Crowder College's coach is going to come out and say, hey, Brooke Nally may be out here. He wants a discussion about a possible infield fly here. Everybody's safe on the play. Julie Johnson moves to third. Nally is on second. Marley Johnson is on first. Umpires are going to talk this over. Could be really good news for National Park if everybody's safe. Brooke Nally, I believe, collided with a fielder on her way down to second base. The initial ruling was that everybody was safe. They're still discussing things here. On the play, a little bloop. Ball right there in between first base and the pitcher. Nobody had a play at it. Marley Johnson went on down the first, and everybody's going to be safe. So this is a big opportunity for National Park College, and due up is the number 8 hitter, Kaya Schmidt, the right fielder. Schmidt has 4 hits this season, couple of RBI to her name. And she's going to look to add more to that here with the bases loaded and 1 away. First pitch, Schmidt watches it for strike 1. Julie Johnson on third. Brooke Nally on second. Marley Johnson on first. Here's the 0-1 to Kaya Schmidt. Outside corner. Ball 1. And it's 1 apiece on Schmidt. Moore has the pitch she wants. 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Schmidt trying to put the Nighthawks on the scoreboard for the first time today, here in the second inning. Down in the count, 1-2. Here's the pitch. Schmidt swings through, and that's going to be strike 3. Schmidt will go down. It's Moore's second strikeout of the game, second strikeout of the inning. And that brings up Shelby Lejeune.
Now to bat, number 22, Shelby Lejeune.
The left fielder steps in with bases loaded and 2 out. The number 9 hitter for Nighthawk Nation. First pitch, Lejeune swings through for a strike. With a deep breath, Lejeune steps back in, count 0-1. Next pitch on its way, swung through strike 2. Moore and the Rough Riders trying to get out of the jam, trying to protect a shutout lead here in the second. Lejeune can change that with 1 swing. Here's the 0-2. Inside corner. She'll go down looking. Back-to-back strikeouts, and the side is retired. The Nighthawks are going to leave him loaded here in the second. We'll go to the third. Crowder with a 5-0 lead. It's Nighthawk softball on the Nighthawk Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit National Park College and find your path.
Top of the third inning here from Hot Springs World Class High School. The Nighthawks playing host to the number 18 team in the country in softball and NJCAA Softball Division I, Crowder College. The Rough Riders out to a great start to today's ball game, 5-0, and they'll look to add to it here in the top of the third inning. Leading things off will be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters. First up, second baseman Ava Sarwinski. Sarwinski singled back in the first inning for Crowder College. She'll go to battle against Jaden Hart. First pitch, high in the zone, ball 1. Crowder got out of a jam In the bottom of the second inning, the Nighthawks left the bases loaded. That one's going to hit right where Hart wants it. Count even, 1 apiece. Sarwinski from Grove, Oklahoma, facing the 1-1, puts a bunt out there. Can't get it. She's down in the count 1-2. Jaden Hart came in relief of Taylor Snow back in the second inning. Got a couple of strikeouts to her name. And that one's fouled back to the screen by Sarwinski. Hart leads the pitchers and strikeouts this season for National Park. She has 26 in 7 appearances. Here's the 1-2. That one's popped foul. Souvenir for the fans here at the ballpark. Great crowd on hand here at the ballpark. See some of the Nighthawk basketball team in attendance today before their big game later tonight. The count is 1-2 on Sarwinski. She'll call time and take a moment before going to battle against Jaden Hart. That one's fouled. Hart takes her time getting back to the circle. She's looking for her third strikeout of the ball game. Count is 2-2. That one's inside. The count goes full. Sarwinski trying to reach base for the second consecutive time today. Count is full. No outs. Top of the third. Hart delivers. Swung through for a strikeout. Hart's third of the ball game. And that'll bring up the shortstop. That'll bring up the designated player, number 18, Skylar Randall. First pitch is popped up and out of play. Count is 0-1. That one catches to the corner by Jaden Hart. And quickly, Randall's down in the count 0-2. Randall steps back in at the ready. Hart is ready. 0-2 on its way, trying to catch the corner. Williams couldn't position it. Count is 1-2. The 1-2, same place. Oh, there's a called strike 3. A favorable call goes the way of Jaden Hart, and that's 4 strikeouts today. And Jaden Hart, since coming in, she's struck out the past 4 batters she's faced. She'll try to make it 5 in a row. Here's Rachel Sherwood. No luck there. A grounder, Thompson, Nally, and down go the Rough Riders. 1, 2, 3. Here in the third inning. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Nighthawks trail 5-0. It's National Park Nighthawks softball on the Nighthawk Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit National Park College and find your path.
Bottom of the third inning here from National Park College. Hot Springs World-Class High School. Nighthawks trailing 5-0. Top of the lineup due up for the home team. Emma Hayes leads things off for Nighthawk Nation. She singled to start the game back in the bottom of the first inning, but was caught stealing on the base paths. And now she'll look to start a rally here in the third inning. Against Mara Moore, first pitch is fouled back to the screen, and Hayes is down in the count 0-1. We see you guys out there on the live stream this afternoon. Thank you for tuning in to support your National Park Nighthawks. Keep those comments coming. Keep that positive energy coming. The Nighthawks love to see it. Count is 0-2 on Emma Hayes here in the bottom of the third inning. No outs. Mara Moore winds, delivers. Hayes is going to crank it foul. Hayes trying to start a rally here. Down in the count 0-2. Hayes connects that one. Over to second, throw to first in time. And Hayes is the first out of the inning. Next up for the Nighthawks, shortstop, Maddie Thompson.
Now to bat, number 14, Maddie Thompson.
Thompson grounded out to second base back in the first inning. Looking to straighten it out here, looking for her first hit of the ball game. One away, facing off against Mara Moore. First pitch is high and outside, ball one. Here's the windup, the delivery. It's popped up, sky high, out of play. And a souvenir for a young man here at the ballpark. Thompson stays alive at the dish. Next pitch on its way. Thompson connects. It's going to get into left field. It's going to be a one-out single for Maddie Thompson and the National Park Nighthawks. So a runner aboard for catcher Bailey Williams. She popped up to the pitcher back in the first inning.
Now to bat, number 15, Bailey Williams.
One out, one on. Williams stands at the ready. Williams takes it for strike one. Here's the 0-1 from Moore. That misses its mark. Count goes even on Bailey Williams. Thompson, the runner on first base. Williams connects that one out into left field. It's going to be back-to-back hits for the Nighthawks with one out here in the third inning. Thompson advances to second. Bailey Williams on first, and here comes hard-hitting third baseman Julie Johnson.
Now to bat, number 21, Julie Johnson.
Johnson reached on an error back in the second inning, came all the way around to third, but was stranded with the Ducks on the pond when the Nighthawks left the bases loaded. With one out and two on, Johnson swings at the first pitch she sees. Stepping on third, no play to be made at first. Johnson will be safe on the fielder's choice. Out at third is Maddie Thompson. That's the second out of the inning. Bailey Williams advances to second. 2 on, 2 out. Here's Jaden Hart.
Number 10, Jaden Hart.
Hart struck out back in the second inning. First pitch she sees is driven out deep towards center field, and it's all the way to the wall. One run comes around to score for the Nighthawks. Bailey Williams will light it up for the Nighthawks here in the third. An RBI hit for Jaden Hart. It's 5-1. Brooke Nally steps to the dish for Nighthawk Nation. She reached on an error back in the second. Now we've got runners on the corners. Johnson on third, Hart on first, 2 away. First pitch. Nally's going to take it for a strike. Nighthawks look to keep this inning alive, chipping away at a 5-1 deficit. Nally stands ready. Here's the 0-1. It's fouled. Hart on first. Johnson on third. Nally at the plate, down 0-2. 2 away. Moore winds, fires. Nally connects. Sherwood drops the ball at shortstop and everybody's safe. Johnson comes in to score. It's 5-2. Nally continues the rally for Nighthawk Nation. That's going to bring up second baseman Marley Johnson. She reached on an infield single back in the second. With 2 on, 2 out, she'll swing at the first pitch she sees. Sherwood will bail out the Rough Riders with a big catch. Down go the Nighthawks in the third inning. 2 runs come across. The Nighthawks battling back. We'll head to the fourth. A 5-2 ball game. It's Nighthawk softball on the Nighthawk Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit National Park College and find your path.
Top of the fourth inning here from Hot Springs World Class High School. Nighthawks plated 2 in the bottom of the third, and now it's a ball game. Crowder College will bring its 8, 9, and 1 hitters to the dish here in the fourth inning. Atlee Branham will lead things off for the Rough Riders. She grounded out to Julie Johnson to end the first inning. Jaden Hart's been lights out since she came in relief of Taylor Snow. She's got 4 strikeouts. She's retired every batter she's faced, 5 in a row. First pitch is a strike looking on Branham. Hart has her pitch, 0-1 on its way. It's going to get away. Williams able to reel it in. It's 1-1. Next pitch is a swinging strike 2. They got Branham to chase. And now Jaden Hart is threatening her 5th strikeout of the ballgame. There it is. Hart will get Branham. And she's down looking. Impressive stuff. Hart has struck out 5 of the 6 batters she's faced since coming in relief. Next up, center fielder Macy Sawney. Sawney singled, came around to score in the second inning. First pitch, strike. One away, 0-1 the count on Sonny, the number 9 hitter for Crowder College. Hart delivers, swung through, strike 2. Hart looking for back-to-back strikeouts. There it is. Down goes Sonny. Back-to-back strikeouts. That's her 6th in 7 batters. Now we're back to the top of the lineup, and it's Carly Durham. 2 singles, 2 runs scored in today's game. It'll be her first time facing off against Jaden Hart, though, and that one is going to be out of the way. I believe it's going to be 1-0. Hart fires. That one drops in, but it misses its mark, 2-0. Hart trying to retire the Rough Riders in order for the second consecutive inning. That one's fouled, a laser. And Courtney Story gets out of way just in time in the on-deck circle. 2-1 the count on Carly Durham. Hart fires. It's fouled again. National Park generated some momentum in the batter's box back in the bottom of the third. Hart and the Nighthawks 1 strike away from heading back to home plate. Count is 2-2. 2 away. Hart's pitch connected. Johnson scoops. Nally drops the ball. And Durham is safe at first. The Nighthawks will have to work just a little bit harder to get out of the 4th inning. Here comes Courtney Story. Story has reached on errors twice today. Came around to score in the 1st inning. Now with 2 outs. Going to try to keep this inning alive. Connected. That one's out in the left field. A 2-out single. That advances Durham to second. Story will reach base all 3 times she's come to the plate today. Next up is third baseman Nia Cox. Hit by a pitch in the 1st, scoring in the 1st, but struck out in the 2nd, was the first batter that Jaden Hart faced. Cox is going to be hit by the pitch, and just like that, the bases are going to be loaded. Durham on 3rd, Story on 2nd, Cox on 1st. Coach Autumn Wyatt's out in the circle to talk things over with Jaden Hart. We'll take a brief break. Nighthawk softball returns in a moment here on the Nighthawk Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit National Park College and find your path.
Back here in the top of the 4th inning, the meeting in the circle is over. Coach Autumn Wyatt just wanted to help calm down Jaden Hart. She hasn't seen this so far in today's game. Now the bases are loaded, 2 outs. Durham reaching on an error, then Courtney Story single. Nia Cox was hit by a pitch, and here's Emily Shipman. First pitch is off the mark, ball 1. Since coming into the game, Jaden Hart retired 6 out of 7 batters by strikeout, but now allowed 3 base runners in a row. Count is 2-0 quickly on Emily Shipman. Nighthawks trying to keep the deficit at just 3 runs. Hart has the one she wants from Bailey Williams. 2-0, and that one's going to catch the corner. Hart trying to battle back and get out of the top of the fourth. Count is 2-1. Hart delivers, and it's low for ball 3. Strike 2, and the count goes full on Shipman. Hart and the Nighthawks trying to get out of the fourth inning here. No runs across. Bases loaded, 2 out, full count. Here's the pitch, and it is ball 4. Shipman advances down to first, and Carly Durham is going to come in to score the 6th run in the ball game. It'll be the 3rd run scored for Durham. It's 6-2. Story advances to third. Cox to second. First pitch to Ava Sarwinski is fouled out of play. Shipman on first. Second baseman Sarwinski at the plate, down in the count. 0-1, still 2 outs. Here's the pitch. That one's popped up. No play to be made. Sarwinski down in the count, 0-2. Here's the pitch by Hart. It's going to get away from Williams, and a run is going to come in to score. And Crowder College back out to a 5-run lead, 7-2. Courtney Story comes in to score. Cox advances to third. Shipman is on second now for Ava Sarwinski. The 1-2 is drilled out in the left field. Another run's going to come in to score. It's a 2-out RBI single as Cox comes across for the 8th run of the ball game. Shipman safe at third, Sarwinski at first with the RBI single. Next up is designated players Skylar Randall. First pitch is out of the way, ball 1. Hart and the Nighthawks looking to stop the bleeding here in the 4th. On the corner, a miss, ball 2. (2-0) inside, the throw down to second. A run's going to come in to score on the throwdown. It's 9-2. Emily Shipman comes in on the play. Sarwinski safe at second with a stolen base. Randall, a 3-0 count, swings through that one for strike 1. Taken high in the zone, ball 4. Randall on first, Sarwinski on second, and we may have a pinch hitter coming in for Crowder College. We'll wait to see who that is here in a moment. 4 runs across for the Rough Riders here in the 4th inning. Coming in for Crowder College from Greenbrier, Arkansas, number 3, Cassidy Lear. Lear will bat in place of Rachel Sherwood. I believe the umpires are just going to talk something out here. Autumn Wyatt heading into the circle, talking things over with Jaden Hart. We'll take a brief break. National Park Nighthawks softball on the Nighthawk Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success.
Back in action here at Hot Springs World Class High School. Cassidy Lear at the plate against Jaden Hart. First pitch is low for ball one. Count is 1-0 on Lear. That one's going to get away. Now it's actually going to hit the corner, Evens the count, 1 apiece. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. It's been a big inning for the Rough Riders. 4 runs have come across. Hart delivers that one. Strike 2. Hart and the Nighthawks 1 strike away from getting out of the top of the 4th. Next pitch connected. Hart makes the grab. Throw to first, and down go the Rough Riders here in the 4th inning. But the damage is done. 4 runs come across. It's 9-2. Nighthawks coming up to bat in the bottom of the 4th. It's Nighthawks softball on the Nighthawk Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit National Park College and find your path.
Bottom of the 4th inning here from Hot Springs World Class High School. Coach Autumn Wyatt's going to a pinch hitter to start the 4th inning. Leading things off will be the pride of Conway, Arkansas, Madeline Bruce. We see the Madeline Bruce fan club watching on the live stream this afternoon. Your girl's at the plate. First pitch she sees, strike 1. Bruce fills in for Kaya Schmidt in the 8-hole for National Park College. Facing off against Mara Moore. Next pitch is outside. Evens the count at 1 apiece. Nighthawks down 7 here in the bottom of the 4th, looking to spark a rally. They played at 2 last time they came to the dish in the 3rd inning. Here's the 1-1. Bruce watches it for strike 2. We see Charlotte Miner watching on the broadcast from Northwest Arkansas, cheering on Maddie. The 1-2 gets away. The count is even 2-2. Count is even. Moore delivers. That one gets away. The count is full. So Madeline Bruce content with making Mara Moore work for it. trying to get on base in the leadoff spot. Full count delivery. Bruce gets it down the third baseline. It is foul. Missed it by a couple of inches. Of being fair, Bruce will just have to try to straighten it out here. Three-two on its way. It's fouled again. Bruce steps back in for NPC. Three-two on its way. That's ball four. So the leadoff batter is on. Madeline Bruce trots on down to first base, and that will bring up Shelby Lejeune. The left fielder checks in for National Park College. She struck out back in the second inning, but now bats with one on and no outs.
Now to bat, number 22, Shelby Lejeune.
Lejeune steps in at the ready. Facing off against Mara Moore. Bruce on first. First pitch coming, and it's popped foul back to the screen. Count is 0-1 on Shelby Lejeune. Next pitch on its way, and on the inside corner, that's strike two. Count is 0-2. That one's connected. Out in the left field, it's going to get down, get away from the left fielder, and it's going to be a hit for Shelby Lejeune, her first of the ball game. Moving to second will be Madeline Bruce on the play. Now we're up to the top of the lineup. Emma Hayes comes to bat for NPC.
Now to bat, number 2, Emma Hayes.
Hayes is 1 for 2 today. Singled back in the first, grounded out to second base in the third. She bats a 2 on, no outs. First pitch, she shows bunt, pulls back, but not in time. Count is 0-1 on Emma Hayes. Moore winds and delivers. Hayes pulls back. Count is even. Bruce on second, Lejeune on first. Hayes 1-1 at the plate. No outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Pulled back, strike two. Moore continuing to fire at that corner. And content with pitching away from Emma Hayes. Here's the 1-2. Hayes grounds that one foul. Hayes steps back in at the ready. Moore has the pitch she wants from Shipman. It's on its way. Hayes connects it, and Stepping on third, Crowder makes the play to retire Matty Bruce. So Bruce is out at third for the first out of the inning. Lejeune advances to second. Emma Hayes is safe at first on the fielder's choice. Here comes Madeline Thompson, 1 for 2 today, singled back in the third inning, her last time up. She bats with runners on first and second with one away. First pitch, Thompson takes it in for a strike. Count is 0-1. Mara Moore winds, fires. Thompson takes it for strike 2. On its way. Connected foul. Thompson steps back in at the ready. Down in the count, 0-2, 1 out, 2 on. Moore fires, and Thompson's going to foul it out of play. Thompson looking for something to straighten out here. 0-2 on its way, and that one's driven out in the left center field. It goes all the way to the wall. Lejeune will come around to score. Hayes slides in the third, and it's an RBI double for Maddie Thompson. (9-3) Nighthawks. That'll bring up the catcher, Bailey Williams. Williams 1 for 2, had a single and a run scored back in the third inning. The Nighthawks trying to heat up offensively here. First pitch in for a strike. Hayes the runner on third. Thompson the runner on second. Count is 0-1. 1 out, 2 on. Williams takes it on the inside corner, strike 2. Moore trying to get rid of Bailey Williams here in the fourth inning. Count is 0-2. Next pitch, grounded, foul. Williams steps back in. Here's the 0-2 from Mara Moore. Williams drives that one in the left field and sailing under it, making the catcher the Rough Riders. Emma Hayes will tag and score for Nighthawk Nation. It's 9-4. So an RBI sacrifice for Bailey Williams. Maddie Thompson advances to third on the play.
Now up to bat, 21, Julie Johnson.
So here comes Julie Johnson. She reached on an error in the second, reached on a fielder's choice, and scored in the third. Looking to reach the bases for the third time in a row. Nighthawks have cut the deficit to 5. Count is 1-0 on Julie. Madeline Thompson at third, 2 outs. Here's the 1-0 offering. Johnson cranks that thing foul. Count is 1-1. Next pitch on its way on the inside, nearly hit Johnson. It's 2-1. Moore winds and fires. Johnson's going to get a piece of it. Count is 2-2. Johnson looking to straighten it out. Count is 2-2. 2 outs. Pops that one foul. Out of play. Nighthawks staying alive here in the bottom of the fourth inning. 2 runs across. Looking to bring in Madeline Thompson as well. Johnson gets a piece of it. Fielded it short, throw to first, and the Nighthawks go down here in the bottom of the fourth inning. 2 runs come across. And we'll head to the fifth inning. A 5-run ball game. Crowder College with the lead. We'll be back after this. It's Nighthawk Softball on the Nighthawk Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit National Park College and find your path.
Top of the fifth inning here from Hot Springs World Class High School. Crowder College, the number 18 ranked Division I team in the nation, leading the Nighthawks 9-4. The Rough Riders will go to a pinch hitter to start the fifth inning. Jenna Daggett will lead things off for Crowder. Be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up for the Rough Riders here in the fifth inning. Jaden Hart back in the circle for Nighthawk Nation. Had a great start to today's ball game, hit a rough spot back in the fourth inning. And looking at the fifth inning like a clean slate. Nighthawks have plated 2 runs across in each of the past 2 innings, trying to chip away at this deficit from the Rough Riders. Crowder plated 4 runs in the fourth inning. And still a bit of softball to be played in this one. It's the first game of a 2-game doubleheader today. We will only be featuring game 1 of today's doubleheader today. We apologize for any inconvenience there. It's a big day for Nighthawk Athletics, as the broadcast crew will have to get ready for Nighthawk basketball here in just a couple of hours. That one in for a strike on Daggett. Count is 0-1. Next pitch on its way. Gets away from Williams. Count is 1-1. Hart has the sign from Williams. It's on its way. It's fouled. Count 1-2. Hart delivers. It's connected. Foul. Jenna Daggett trying to stay alive in the leadoff spot here in the 5th inning. Jammed. Picked up at third. Johnson, throw to first. Nally makes the play in time. 1 down. Next up is Macy Sawney. The center fielder is 1 for 2 today. A single, a run scored, and a strikeout. That one's fouled back to the screen. Sawney and the Rough Riders trying to pad a 5-run lead in the 5th. Hart fires that one in. It just misses the zone. We're even 1-1. It's 1-1. On the inside, check swing. She went. It's 1-2 on Sawney. Jaden Hart delivers another foul ball. Hart has the pitch she wants. 1-2 on its way. She got a piece of it, and she'll stay alive in the batter's box. Sawney steps back in. That one's blooped into left field for a 1-out single. So Sawney wins the battle with Jaden Hart, and that'll bring up the top of the lineup. Carly Durham has reached base 3 times today and scored all 3 times. Singles in the 1st and 2nd, reaching on an error in the 4th. She bats with 1 on and 1 out. First pitch from Jaden Hart. Shows bunt, pulls back. It's strike 1. It's 0-1 on Durham. Next pitch. Check swing, but it looks like she pulled back in time. It's 1-1. One out, 1 on. Durham's going to connect. Marley Johnson turns, and she does not get there in time. The speedy Carly Durham reaches base for the 4th time on an infield single. That advances Sawney to second base, and it'll bring up the right fielder, Courtney Story. Story has also reached base each of the 3 times she's come to bat, reaching on errors in the 1st and 2nd, singling in the 4th. She scored twice today. And now with 2 on and 1 out, looking to add to a 5-run lead. Pass ball down to third base, and the play is not made in time. Both runners are safe. Sawney advances to third. Durham on second. Courtney Story with a 1-0 count. Still just 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning. Williams, a brief meeting in the circle with Jaden Hart. Now we're ready for softball. Story stands in the box with a 1-0 count. She'll connect on that one. Marley Johnson scoops, throws to first. A run comes across. Number 10 for the Rough Riders. 2 away here in the 5th inning. Macy Sani scores on that play. Advancing to third is Carly Durham. Next up is Nia Cox. She's been hit by pitches twice today, and she scored both times. First pitch, called strike 1. Runner on third, 2 away. Cox drives that one. It's going to get down. Emma Hayes will field it in center field. It's 11-4. So that's an RBI single for Nia Cox. As Durham came in to score on the play, it brings up the catcher, Emily Shipman. Shipman walked and scored back in the 4th inning her last time up. There's a swinging strike at the first pitch she sees. Hart delivers an off-speed pitch there. It's fouled away. Shipman is down in the count, 0-2. The Nighthawks looking to get out of the 5th inning. Here's the 0-2, swung through, strike 3, and down go the Rough Riders in the 5th inning. 2 more runs come across. It's 11-4. Nighthawks coming to the plate. It's Nighthawks softball on the Nighthawk Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit National Park College and find your path.
Bottom of the 5th inning here at Hot Springs World Class High School. Due up for the Nighthawks. It's the 5, 6, and 7 hitters. Leading things off is the pitcher, Jaden Hart. Hart is 1 for 2 today. Had an RBI single back in the 3rd inning. And the Nighthawk pitcher looking to try to chip away at what is now a 7-run deficit here in the 5th inning. Down the first baseline, Coach Autumn Wyatt talking things over with today's umpires. We may see some substitutions here to try to get the bats hot in the 5th. Mara Moore still in the circle for Crowder College. The number 18 ranked team in Division I has come out swinging early. Coach Wyatt still talking things over with the umpires here. We'll take a small break. Back in a moment. Nighthawk softball on the Nighthawk Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Back and ready for softball here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Do it for the Nighthawks will be Hart Nally and Marley Johnson. In this 11-4 ball game. National Park will take on Crowder in Game 2 at the conclusion of this game here at Hot Springs World Class High School. Later on this evening, Nighthawk men and women's basketball will host sophomore night against South Arkansas Community College in the Kettle. 5 p.m. tip-off for the women, 7 p.m. for the men. It's the final regular game of the season for Nighthawk basketball. And I believe we're finally ready for softball here in the bottom of the 5th inning. It'll be Jaden Hart going to battle against her pitcher counterpart, Mara Moore. Like we said, Hart is 1 for 2 in the batter's box today. First pitch coming, it's low for a ball. One 1-0 on Jaden Hart. She'll connect on that one. Out deep center field all the way to the wall, and it is gone. A solo shot for Jaden Hart. Touch 'em all, Nighthawk Nation. High fives and handshakes incoming. It's 11-5. A leadoff home run for the Nighthawks. And we'll see if that sparks a rally. Here's Brooke Nally. She's reached twice on errors in today's game.
Now to bat, number 7, Brooke Nally.
Nally steps in against Mara Moore. First pitch from Moore. Nally takes it for strike 1. Nally doesn't mind falling behind in the count if it means she finds one to straighten out. She's done it twice today. Here's the 0-1. Nally's going to connect on that one. Out in the left field, and it is going to get down. Nally's headed for second, but she will be safe. Got in just in the nick of time. Nally stands in scoring position for the Nighthawks. Back-to-back batters have touched the bases. So here comes Marley Johnson. Johnson is 1 for 2 today. She popped up to shortstop back in the 3rd inning. Runner on second, no outs. First pitch, Johnson will take it, strike 1. Dugout getting fired up for NPC here in the 5th inning. Down 6. Next pitch to Johnson is connected. Out towards center field. Sailing under it, making the play is Macy Sawney. There's one away. Next up is Madeline Bruce. Bruce walked back in the 4th inning. Was called out on the base paths. She bats with 1 on and 1 out. First pitch is outside. Count is 1-0 on Maddie Bruce. That one's driven out, and it will get down in left field. The Nighthawks will stay put on the bases, but Bruce will take second on the play. So the bats continue to heat up for Nighthawk Nation, and that'll bring up Shelby Lejeune. Nally's on third. Bruce is on second. Still just one out, and we'll have a meeting in the circle. Mara Moore hasn't been in this situation in a while with runners in scoring position. Shelby Lejeune is 1 for 2 today. She singled and scored her last time up in the 4th inning. Now a big opportunity to cut into a 6-run deficit. Crowder's been fighting hard to put runs on the board, but the Nighthawks are fighting just as hard to chip away at the deficit. Nighthawks have had some success scoring in the 3rd, 4th, and now the 5th innings. And it looks like we're going to have a pitching change here. Stepping into the circle will be Jenna Daggett for Crowder College. We'll take a break. National Park Nighthawk softball is on the Nighthawk Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit National Park College and find your path.
Back in action here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Jenna Daggett is in the circle for Crowder College. She relieves Mara Moore, 4.1 innings of work, allowing 5 runs. First pitch in on Shelby Lejeune is low for a ball. Like we mentioned, Lejeune is 1 for 2 today. Singled and scored her last time up. Brooke Nally, the runner, on third, Bruce on second. That one's connected. Sherwood at short. The throw to first in time for the second out of the inning. Nowhere to go for the Nighthawk base runners. That brings up the top of the lineup, and it's Emma Hayes. Hayes has reached base twice today. She singled in the first, reached on a fielder's choice, and came around to score back in the 4th inning. Big opportunity for the Nighthawks center fielder here with 2 on and 2 outs. First pitch from Daggett is taken for ball 1. Hayes trying to cut into an 11-5 deficit. Here's the 1-0. Connected. Grounder over to second. Throw to first, and down go the Nighthawks in the 5th inning. 1 run comes across. It's 11-5. We'll head to the 6th inning. The Rough Riders come to bat next. It's National Park Nighthawk softball on the Nighthawk Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit National Park College and find your path.
Top of the 6th inning from Hot Springs World Class High School. Casey Soliday will start things off for the Nighthawks in the circle. Soliday comes in relief of Jaden Hart. Hart came in and threw 4 innings of relief for Taylor Snow in the ballgame today. 5 strikeouts for Jaden Hart in her appearance today. Leading things off for the Rough Riders will be second baseman number 1, Ava Sarwinski. Sarwinski has a couple of singles and RBI in today's ballgame. And she'll look to extend on a 6-run lead here in the 6th. First pitch from Soliday, in for a strike. Count is 0-1 on Sarwinski. Soliday, there's a grounder, scooped up by Thompson to throw to first in time, 1 away. Next up for the Rough Riders is the designated player Skylar Randall. Swinging through for a strike is Randall. And it's been a good start so far for Casey Soliday in relief. 1 out, 0-1 the count. Soliday fires an off-speed pitch and it's foul. Count is 0-2 on Randall. That one's fouled back. She'll stay alive at the plate. Here's the 0-2. Swung through for strike 3. First strikeout of the ball game for Casey Soliday. 2 away for the Rough Riders. And here comes number 3, Cassidy Lear. Lear grounded out to the pitcher her last time out. She'll have a 2-out single here on the first pitch she sees. Trying to keep the 6th inning alive for Crowder College. Next up will be the pitcher, number 4, Jenna Daggett. Lear the runner on first. Soliday and the Nighthawks looking to get out of the 6th inning here. First pitch, strike 1. Count is 0-1 on Daggett. Same pitch, same result, strike 2. Soliday dealing here in the 6th. Here's the 0-2 delivery, and that one is foul. Owing to the count, 2 out, 1 on for Crowder College. Soliday fires, and that one's connected. Out in the right center field, and there is a catch made. Emma Hayes reels it in, and the side is retired. Down go the Rough Riders. We're headed to the bottom of the 6th inning. Nighthawks coming to bat, down by 6. It's Nighthawk softball on the Nighthawk Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit National Park College and find your path.
Bottom of the sixth inning here from Hot Springs World Class High School. Madeline Thompson leads things off. 2 for 3 today, has a single and a double on her record, and looking to spark a comeback here in the bottom of the inning. She'll go to battle against Daggett for Crowder College. First pitch she sees is outside for ball 1. Next pitch on its way. Thompson's going to watch it. It hits its mark. The count is even, 1 apiece. On its way, Thompson fouls it out of play. Count is 1-2 on Maddie Thompson. Taken for ball 2. Daggett has the sign she wants. 2-2 on its way. It's low. Count goes full on Thompson. Three and 2 on Thompson. On its way, it's connected. Hangs in the air out towards right field, and making the play is Courtney Story, 1 away. Next up for the Nighthawks is Allie Shiro. She'll step in for Bailey Williams.
Now to bat, number 16, Ali Shiro.
Last time we saw Shiro in the batter's box, it was against Rich Mountain in Game 2. She hit her first collegiate home run in her last at-bat. I know her dad's watching on the live stream this afternoon. Glad to have you. Shiro connects on the first pitch she sees, and it is snagged by Sarwinski. 2 away. Next up for the Nighthawks, number 32, Chloe Walker.
Now to bat, number 32, Chloe Walker.
Walker comes to Nighthawk Nation from Sims, Texas. First pitch she sees is called strike 1. She'll bat with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Count is 0-1. Daggett fires, and that one's high. One and one on Walker. Daggett delivers. It's fouled. One and two to count on Chloe Walker. 2 away. Jenna Daggett has the pitch she wants. It's in there, and it's fouled. Walker awaits the next offering from Daggett here. Count is 1 and 2. On its way, swung through. Strike 3. Down go the Nighthawks in the 6th inning in order. We'll head to the 7th. Crowder leads 11-5. Nighthawks softball is on the Nighthawk Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit National Park College and find your path.
Top of the 7th inning here in Game 1 of today's doubleheader. Crowner College leads National Park 11-5. The 9 1-2 hitters do it for the Rough Riders here in the 7th. Here's Macy Sawney, 2 for 3 today. Couple of singles, couple of runs scored. She'll go to battle against Casey Soliday. First pitch reeled in by Allie Sherrow, replacing Bailey Williams at catcher today. And the count is 0-1 on Sawney. Nighthawks playing in. On the infield as Sawney awaits the next pitch here. Here's the 0-1, swung through, strike 2. Chloe Walker now in at third base for Nighthawk Nation, taking the place of Julie Johnson. Count is 0-2 on Macy Sawney. Chase pitch, nothing going there. It's 1-2. Soliday has the one she wants from Sherrow. Ground ball, picked it by the pitcher. Throw to first, Nally makes the play. One down here in the 7th. Next up is Carly Durham. What a day Durham has had. She's reached base all 4 times. She's scored all 4 times. 3 hits and reaching on an error today. Here she is for the 5th time today. Soliday looking to break that streak here. First pitch, ball 1. Count is 1-0. Soliday, that one's fired out into left field, and it is off the wall and gone. Carly Durham will touch them all. She scores for the 5th time today. It's a solo home run. Off the top of the fence and over. It's 12-5. Next up, Courtney Story. Story's reached base 3 out of 4 times for Crowder today. Scored twice. She'll bat with 1 out. First pitch, strike 1. Soliday has the pitch she wants from Sherrow. It's connected, scooped up at second. Johnson turns, throws. Nally makes the play, 2 down. Next up, Nia Cox. RBI single back in the 5th for Cox. She's been hit by a pitch twice, scored twice. She'll bat with 2 away. First pitch from Soliday is on the inside, ball 1. Count is 1-0. Soliday delivers, it's fouled. It's 1-1. Off the mark. Off-speed pitch by Soliday, 2-1 on Cox. That one's low. 3-1. The 3-1, fouled away. Count is full on Nia Cox. And Cox heads down to first. My apologies, I must have the count wrong. I had her at a full count. So Cox will stand on first base with 2 away. Here's Emily Shipman. First pitch is in, on its mark, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 from Soliday. It's driven out towards center field. Hayes looking to make a play. Lejeune's going to come in and make the play. That's going to retire the Rough Riders here in the 7th inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. The Nighthawks trail by 7. It's 12-5. We're back after this. Nighthawks softball on the Nighthawk Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit National Park College and find your path.
Do or die time for the National Park Nighthawks here in the bottom of the 7th inning. They trail Crowder 12-5. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters are all due up for National Park College. Leading things off is Jaden Hart. Last time out, she hit a solo home run. And looking to spark a rally here in the bottom of the 7th inning against Jenna Daggett. First pitch in, ball 1. Hart is 2 for 3 today. Had an RBI single in the 3rd, the solo home run in the 5th. Count is 1-0. Daggett fires that one in low, 2-0. It's 2-0. Hart delivers that one into center field for a leadoff single. The leadoff hitter is on for Nighthawk Nation. Next up, Brooke Nally. So Nally has reached base all 3 times today. Each time she's reached on an error. She bats with 1 on and no outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Daggett fires, and it's grounded over to shortstop. Throw to second is in time to retire Jaden Hart. Nally reaches on the play. Next up is Marley Johnson.
Now to bat, number 33, Marley Johnson.
Johnson 1 for 3 today. She popped down a deep ball out to center field back in the 5th. 1 on, 1 out. She'll swing through an off-speed pitch for strike 1. Next one on its way high, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 from Daggett at the knees, strike 2. Nally the runner on first. Marley Johnson at the plate, 1-2 the count with 1 out. Here's the pitch. Connected. Grounder over at third. Scoop throw to second. Not in time to get Marley Johnson. She's safe with 2 away. Down to their last out, it's Madeline Bruce for Nighthawk Nation.
Now to bat, number 28, Madeline Bruce.
Bruce is 1 for 2 with a walk today. First pitch. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. Daggett gets the pitch she wants from Shipman. On its way, fouled. Bruce down in the count, 0-2. Next pitch on its way, connected up to the pitcher. Daggett throws to first, and this ball game is over. Crowder College comes away with the win, 12-5. They're victorious. We'll be back to wrap things up from the ballpark here in Hot Springs. It's Nighthawk Softball on the Nighthawk Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit National Park College and find your path.
Final score in today's game, 12-5. Crowder College gets the win and bumps National Park to 4-8 overall this season. Mara Moore picks up the win in 4 1/3 innings of work in the win, leading the way for the Rough Riders today. 4 for 5, Carly Durham. She scored 5 times, had a home run in today's game. For National Park College, leading the way was Jaden Hart. She was 3 for 4 at the plate. Couple of RBIs and a home run on the day for National Park College. Nighthawks will be back in action. Game 2 will be coming up after this. But then they'll be on the road this upcoming Thursday, February 24th at University of Arkansas Rich Mountain at 1 and 3 p.m. That'll do it for this edition of Nighthawk Softball. We'd like to thank you for tuning into today's broadcast. Broadcast crew headed back to the campus, back to the kettle. getting set up for tonight's sophomore night games for Nighthawk men and women's basketball. I'm Mark Oliver with the Nighthawk Network. You can follow the Nighthawks all season long on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. They fall here in Game 1, 12-5. This one's for the Nighthawks. We'll see you next time. Get 'em Hawks.